National Beer Day and opening day of MLB season. Well, hey, NBA still here. I got 5 plays for you. But what's your favorite beer? Let me know. Let's go. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Craig Bennett, aka Cash Cake, back with another NBA Prizepicks video. Sorry I didn't have an early video for NBA. I think it's going to be like this until the regular season is over. With so many injuries, they just don't get picks up on Prizepicks. So there's like nothing to choose from. So I wait until they get a fuller board, then pull up, do the plays that I want, see if the lines are right. And so again, I got 5 of them for you. Basically, I got 7, but 2 from the same player. So we'll go through each and every one of them. We went 2 and 3 yesterday. It was kind of rough. Jaylen Brown, we missed the first half points, over 13.5, put up 11. RJ Barrett, over 24.5 points, only put up 23. He shot 7 for 27. I would go back to that play each and every time. Sometimes the players just don't pan out, but if you guys are gonna shoot 27 times, I go back to it each and every time. Marcus Smart under 13.5 points. We got that one with 9. Horford over 21.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He got 31. And then the one I probably wouldn't have played is Rui over 13.5 points. He got 9. He shot 4 for 12. But you always got to go back and look the good and the bad. We've had an awesome run. Just came up short a little bit yesterday, but it's good to always go back and look at your picks, see if you would have changed anything. You can't always look at outcome based, but Rui, I probably would have found something else to look at. But RJ Barrett, I wouldn't have changed. And Jaylen Brown, I wouldn't either. He just, happened to not get there on a hot streak. So, hey, let's jump right into these 5 picks and see what we got on tap today. But before that, hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. We are so close to 10,000 subscribers. Appreciate each and every one of you. It's been awesome. We're going to keep putting up content here for you guys as long as you want to watch it. I'll keep putting the analysis up and hopefully helps you win a little bit of money. And let's just dive right into this thing and see what we got. All right, as you can tell, I have the NBA Prizepicks desktop up here. They have a sweet mobile app you can download as well. And if you're not a Prizepicks member here, make sure you get an account and use that promo code DFSArmy and get 100% instant deposit match up to $100. And the link is in the description below. All right, like I said, I got 5 plays here for you. We're going to talk about all of them, and then I'll kind of rank them at the end here. The first one we're going to go to is points here. Going down, looking at some of these games, I have a hard time, man. I don't know who your MVP is. I talked about this in an early video. Jokic and Embiid and Giannis are all playing amazing. I think it's going to come down to Jokic or Embiid here. But the first one we're going to look at is we're going to go to Embiid here over 32.5 points. Just with how well he's been playing, we got a close 1.5 point spread, Philly to be in the favor of the 220 over under here. And he's basically just doing work here. Yes, it's a high point total here, but he's been playing massive minutes. 37 minutes over his last 5 games. The one he missed against Charlotte, only played 32 minutes that game. But a close game like this, shots have been massive as well, 30 and 26. Harden has been passing the ball more after Doc Rivers got on him about that. So Joel Embiid's shots have been up, like I said, 30 and 26 field goal attempts in that Indy and Cleveland game. And he's going to the line a ton, 10, 20 times against Cleveland. And he's trying to get that MVP as well, right? So he's got motivation on both fronts to win and also get that MVP. So I know this line is high. This is probably going to be number 5 out of all the picks that I like, but you got to take that consideration with that MVP race with him and Jokic. And Jokic is going to be pushing really hard, and he's on this list as well. But we're going to take Joel Embiid over 32.5 points here going up against Toronto. The next one we're going to look at, we're going to go, there's actually 2 plays in this one that I do like. And we're going to pull up one more time. We're going to go to Trey Jones. Now, again, Murray is still out this game going up against Minnesota. I really like Jones here. They are 8.5 point dogs, but I like the assist and I like the points, rebounds, and assists with him. We look both of them, and the games that Murray has been out this year, he's went over this mark in 4 of those last 5 games with assists. He's put up 10, 7, 9, 12, and 11 in those 5 games, just missing against Portland. So I like the assist number here a lot. I also like the points, rebounds, and assists a lot. With Murray off as well, he's went 4 out of the last 5, 28, 32, 23, again, just missing it in Portland. 31 and 36 against Miami. So I'm okay with either one of these if you want to take them. I'm probably going to mix and match them. I like them both. Minnesota is ranked 24th in points allowed, 23rd in rebounds allowed, 28th in assists allowed, and 14th against point guard defense here. So again, just one of those situations where with Murray being out, he's going to have the ball in his hands a ton. The only worry that I would have with him is he did kind of tweak his ankle a little bit in that last game they played, but he did go out there and finish through. So I'm not too worried about it. With Murray being out, he should be just fine here. They got Vassell. Lonnie Walker is questionable. Pat Bev is questionable on the other side. Even if Pat Bev plays, I'm not too stinking worried about it. We should see a lot of Trey Jones here. Like those minutes that he's played with Murray off the court, he's averaged 35 minutes in those 5 games. And we should see a bunch here. And he does a little everything, right? Putting up 14, 18 points in those last 2 games, 4, 7 rebounds, 10, 7, 9, 12 assists, like I said, with all those out. So I'm going to put the points, rebounds, and assists up here, but I'm fine if you want to take the 8 assists as well. I like that one. I like both of them. So those are ones that I think we can take advantage of here. Next one we're going to go to our buddy here that, got in trouble. It's kind of a good correlation play with Joel Embiid. We're going to go James Harden, and I'm going to go over 9.5 assists. If we can get it, James Harden under 10 assists, I'm going to continue to take this thing, especially with, the way he's been playing since Rivers came out. I'm sorry, Rivers. Since Doc came out and said that, he's put up 13, 10, and 14 assists. And I think we're going to continue to see that. I think he's going to shoot less. The minutes have been there. He's averaged 38 minutes over his last 5 games. So he's going to be playing a ton of minutes out there. And his shots, like I said, have been down since that. Before he was shooting 18, 15, 17, 15 a game. Those last 3 games, he shot 10, 13, and 10. He's getting guys more involved here. Still going to the line, still going to shoot his threes, but he's getting guys way more involved. And I do like the over assist with this at 9.5. And the line's at 10.5 out there in a lot of books. So I think we're getting something that we can work with here, being at 9.5 assists. And so we're going to take the over on that. Toronto's ranked 20th in assists allowed. And I just feel like as long as we can get it for 10 or below, I'm fine. If it goes up to 10, I'm okay. 10.5, I'm not okay. Same with Trey Jones. This line should be 28.5. I'm okay playing it up to around 26.5. And Joel Embiid, I wouldn't play anything over 32.5. That is already super high. I just think we're going to see a monster game out of him. It's more of a gut call for me. All right, the next one we're going to go to is one that I like 2 plays from. And we're going to go our boy Jordan Poole. Now, he does get some guys back on his team a little bit. He does have Klay Thompson coming back. Iggy's coming back. Porter's coming back. But they're going up against the Lakers. The Lakers have AD, LeBron, and Westbrook all questionable. None of those jokers are going to play. They're out of the playoffs. They ain't going to play. So Jordan Poole here. I like a couple plays from him. I like the over 24.5 points and over 34.5 points, rebounds, and assists with him. If we look at what he's done, just the Sacramento only put up 22. But before that, he was absolutely on a roll. 31, 38, 25, 26, 24, 30, 26, 28, 29. So absolutely smashing that. So I like that. Again, if we want to look at him and going over 34.5 points, rebounds, and assists, I'm perfectly fine with that as well. Again, 32, 43, 54, 33, 34, 38, 43, 34. He's just continuing to get it done here. If you look at the rebounds, right? He's playing a ton of minutes. He's playing around 36 minutes a game over his last 10 games. He's hit this rebound at it or above in 8 of his last 9 games. So if you want to take that, Lakers are going to put out all their scrubs. He should be able to do whatever he wants to. So I honestly like the rebounds. I like the points. I like the points, rebounds, and assists. Those are the ones that I would focus on. You can kind of mix and match what you want here. I really don't know. I really don't have a lean on my absolute favorite here. But I think I'm going to lean the points with how he's been playing, because if they do get up, Jordan Poole's still going to be out there a bit. They'll sit Klay Thompson. They'll sit Iggy and Porter before they sit Jordan Poole. So I'm going to go over points here, but I like I said, I like the rebounds. I like the points, rebounds, and assists. I think you can play any one of those. And the last one we're going to talk about here We're going to talk about the other MVP candidate. We're going to talk about Jokic, man. They got to win this game. And it is massive. Yes. His points, rebounds, and assists is where I want to look at. I think you can go to a lot of these other ones as well with rebounds, massive rebounds. He's had 17, 18, 19, 13, 19 in those games. His assist numbers are down a little bit because he's been putting more of the scoring on his plate here, because he's put up 41, 38, 38, 37 over those 4 games in scoring. I like the over points, and I like the over points, rebounds, and assists. This is where I would be at, and I'm going to mix and match these for today, because he's going to play a ton of minutes. Denver's favored by 4.5, 232.5 over under. He's been playing, averaging 38 minutes over his last 5. Like I said, if we look at his points, 41, 38, 38, 37. He's going to put this team on his back, and I think he's going to be shooting a ton here going up against Memphis. Memphis, there's no Ja Morant on that side. Dillon Brooks is questionable. They still have a good team, but Jokic is going to put this team on his back and do everything he can to carry them. So I love the points. I love the points, rebounds, and assists as well. Like I said, he's crushed this over those last 6 games. He's went over it. 62, 62, 65, 59, 56, 55 in those 6 games. So either one of them, I am perfectly fine taking. I think I'll put the points, rebounds, and assists up here, but I like the points just as much, and I think you can mix and match those. So those are the 5 plays that we do have. If I had to rank them here, I think I would go Trey Jones over 24.5 points, rebounds, and assists, or 8 assists. One of the 2 is my top play. Jokic over 49.5 points, rebounds, and assists, or 30.5 points is my number 2. James Harden over 9.5 assists is number 3. Jordan Poole over 24.5 points, or over 4 rebounds, or over 34.5 points, rebounds, assists is number 4. And then Joel Embiid at 32.5 points as my number 5. So there are 5 plays for you for the NBA action that we have today. Again, it's a 7-game slate today. We only have a few days of NBA action left. It was a lot of fun last night in the DFSArmy VIP room, man. We had a lot of big winners. I was close. I almost took down the 50K on the FanDuel $9.99. Ended up dropping down to 5K, but it was a really good run, and I think we just got to continue to enjoy these last days of NBA, So with that, I will see you guys on the flip side. Deuces.